The National Assembly has once again blocked attempts to bring back Clause 14 in the election bill, which would have enabled Gambians in the diaspora to participate in elections from their base overseas as, of course, once again failed. Now, the clause was initially removed after 25 members from the majority caucus voted against it in March 2025. And our reporter, Mamadi Barrow, again tells us more details of that in this report.
The National Assembly on Tuesday voted to reject a motion brought forward by Honorable Lamin Sisse, the National Assembly member for Kiang West, seeking to revisit an earlier decision that removed a key provision related to diaspora voting from the country's draft elections bill, while arguing that the provision is crucial for fostering stability within the country's political landscape. The Kiang West National Assembly member mentions that a recent ruling on diaspora voting by the Supreme Court, affirming that Gambians in the diaspora have the right to register and vote in public elections. Honorable Sisse referenced Section 39 of the Constitution that the ruling not only safeguards the democratic rights of the citizens, but also guides the Gambians and compels the Assembly to consider how to effectively involve them in the election process. However, in his ruling on the motion, Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Siri Njai, questioned the procedural validity of the request, noting that the motion was brought under Order 29.3, which prohibits reconsideration of decisions already taken during the same session, except through a properly noticed motion to rescind.
Honorable members, so having listened to his motion, he is dealing with matters taken at the consideration stage. If that is so, and that is the case, these motions probably it is not relevant under clause 29.3. And I think if it was because this was a consideration stage decision, a committee decision, not the whole assembly, therefore it is my belief that motions of such nature or such intent can be taken during the consideration stage. So therefore, I will resolve the assembly again into committee of the whole assembly.
Majority Leader Beleji Tunkara raised an objection to the motion and asked the presiding speaker, Siri Njai, to reject it on the grounds that the motion contravenes the standing order of the National Assembly. Meanwhile, other National Assembly members, including Honorable Seni Jawara of Lower Salum and Honorable Swebu Ture of Wule East, also raised objections to the motion, arguing that the procedure used is flawed. The motion was finally put to a vote with 21 members for the NPP, NRP, as well as nominated and independent members voting against it, while 16 members, mainly from the opposition, UDP and PDOIS, voted yes. The rejection of this motion now means that for Gambians in the diaspora to vote in public elections, they must travel back to the country at least 4 times in the electoral cycle to get their voices heard through the ballot. This is an expensive undertaking that many Gambians living abroad cannot afford. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Mamadi.